Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we are going to be doing an update on the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This project was created by Emily. She took inspiration from a booktuber by the name of Maddie. If you've been following this series, then you have heard them referenced time and time again, and they will be linked in the description box below because if you have not yet checked them both out, what are you waiting for? They're fantastic. So this project is a kind of roulette style project pan, but with the twist of a game board and playing cards, and it's honestly just a lot of fun. So we are going to go ahead and get into the update. Before we do, I just want to say if my energy is a little bit off today, I'm really sorry. I got some really distressing news about a good friend of mine earlier today, so I'm kind of in an awkward headspace and I apologize if that comes through. Also, if you are, the kind of person who, does keep my friend in your thoughts and prayers because that would really be outstanding. So before I cry again, let me go ahead and get into my update. So I am currently working on 5 products, and let's go ahead and jump into the one that's been in here the longest. So this is a teeny tiny Becca highlighter. This is in the shade Champagne Pop. I brought this in for a card that was for another project pan, and I chose Pan That brand because a lot of people are currently panning their Becca products since it is unfortunately going to be closing up here in just a couple of months. Like, I don't know if it's the beginning of September or the end of September or kind of what's going on there, but I think I'm still kind of in denial about the fact that Becca is going to be going away because it makes my heart just so sad. So Champagne Pop, an icon of their iconic highlighter line. So this is just a mini. I would like to hit pan on it. As you can see, not there yet. I feel like I'm getting close. I feel like it. But as I've said in the past, I do tend to shear things out pretty significantly. And I do have other highlighters going on, well, honestly, in this project as well as in other projects. So this only got 12 uses last month, but I love using this highlighter, and I don't believe I have a full size of Champagne Pop, and I'm kind of considering purchasing one while I can. I don't know. I don't need any more highlighters. I've got a ton, and I'm sure I have something that is incredibly similar at this point to Champagne Pop because a lot of brands have come out with their own sort of I don't want to say dupe, but things that are in that same sort of color family. So I don't know. I'm probably not going to make a decision until I make a decision. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, so I used that 12 times last month, and hopefully we'll be able to hit some pan pretty soon. The next 4 items all rolled in last month. I had basically a huge refresh going on. So let's talk first about this guy right here. This is my ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Mini Volume 2. I rolled this in for a card that was a product you wish that you'd returned. And sadly, this is one that I wish that I'd returned because I just get no use out of it, to be honest with you. This isn't a color story that I reach for. I think Fantasy Ashley wanted to. It doesn't come across nearly as intense on camera as it is in person. Like, these shades are straight out of highlighters. So they are very different from what I typically wear. So I said that my goal was to use each shade twice. I am not there yet. I have used 6 of the shades once. So I have used, I'm kind of doing it upside down so that I don't blind you with the mirror. But if this is the top, I've used this yellow shade here once, this green shade here once as well. I've used this center shade once. I've used this kind of blue-green shade once. And I've used these 2 shades here once. And I have to say, this one here, this sparkly sort of chartreuse color is gorgeous. Like, I was really strongly considering decluttering this palette until this shade right here. Is it ridiculous to keep a 9-pan palette for one shade? Of course it is. Do I care? Probably not, because it's really, really, really beautiful. So I still have some work to do there, and it will be sticking around for us a little bit longer. The next item that I am working on is this right here. This is a blush from Laura Geller. This was pulled in for the prompt, something that you got from a subscription box. This came from a BoxyCharm a very, very long time ago, and I absolutely adore this blush. This is from their Baked and Brighten line. It's in the shade Tropic Hues. Stunning. It is what I'm wearing today. It is what I have worn 21 times since pulling it into this project. Love this formula, love this color. I mean, it's gorgeous. Now, I'm also the kind of person that I have no problem wearing the same blush every single day. Like, for me, that's not a problem. I know other people, you know, really like to switch it up a lot more. I am perfectly happy to use this every single day. So this will stay in the project for a little bit longer, but I am definitely not sad about it. The other complexion product that I'm wearing on my cheeks is this baby right here. You guys, I brought this in for the prompt, a nostalgic product, and these are the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips. These are YouTube OG favorite. I have not used this in so long, and I forgot how flippin' stunning this is. Again, this is a product that if I ever get around to decluttering my highlighter collection, would have been in the declutter bin. Not anymore. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I have to use an extremely fluffy, floppy brush to apply it. Otherwise, it is just seeing you from the stars. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If you have passed over that, you haven't used it in a while, break it out. It's beautiful. I will stop gushing, but it's beautiful. I did use that 5 times last month, so not quite enough, but as I said, I have other highlighters going on in this project as well as in other projects, so happy to have it lingering in this project for sure. I do have a usage goal on both Tropic Hues and the shimmer strips here of 25. So with Tropic Hues, I'm almost there, as I may have mentioned, and with the shimmer strips, I still have 20 uses left to go, and I'm happy to do it. The last item that is in this project currently was rolled in last month as well. This is the BFF Creme Gel Liner from ColourPop in the shade Wildcat. This was brought in for my whole collection roulette. I landed on an eyeliner pencil, and so I chose this one right here. It is so beautiful. I am wearing it, if you can tell, in my waterline today, and I love it. This is, as I said in the intro for this product, it is probably my favorite ColourPop Creme Gel Liner eyeliner, which, by the way, I love that formula anyway, but this has been my favorite shade by far. I used it 7 times since bringing into this project. I have a total of 25 that I'm trying to hit, so I still have a little ways to go. But again, just like I've said with the other products, I'm very happy to continue using it because I really enjoy it. And I have to say, one of the things that I love about this project right now is that it has so many products in it that I love using and that I'm excited to use. And I cherish that, to be very honest with you. I know that that was a bit of a strong word there, but you know, I really do. So many times I will pull a product into a project and I will pull it in thinking that I'm gonna like it, and then I'm kind of lukewarm about it. I'm excited to use these products, and so I think for me that's a cool thing. So unfortunately, what that also means is that under the normal rules, I would not be pulling in another product, but I am a panning crazy person, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull in a new card anyway because it's just really fun and I want to, and it's my project, so I can. All right, so I do have my super awesome Harry Potter playing cards right here. I have already shuffled them, but I will shuffle them again. Now I do have, for me, because again, I'm a crazy person, I do have both of my jacks still in here, not jacks, sorry, both of my Jokers still in here because they're so cute. They're both of the kind of versions of the Marauders map, and I couldn't split them up, so they're both in here, and I am still hoping that I don't get either one of them, but we're gonna give it a go. All right, now Emily does update the game board. I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning. She does update the game board every single month. So even if I pull the same cards that I pulled last time, they will have different prompts. Or if I pull a card that I haven't pulled before, I might get the same prompt. So again, you've got that really just leave it up to the universe element that is so much fun. So one more shuffle and then we'll go ahead and see what the universe has in store for my next month of panning. So I have, ooh, a Queen of Hearts. Now the face cards all stay the same. So Queen, ooh, random color generator. All right, let's see. Let me pull up, just Google a random color generator and see. Oh, why did I point to my shirt? That's a different prompt. Yeah, totally out of it today. Okay. Okay, so I just clicked on the first website that came up when I Googled random color generator. This is webfx.com. Let me turn up the brightness on my screen. Okay, so it says tap here. And nothing happened. Let's try it again. Tap here. Okay, so I've got this sort of tan. Sort of boring, warm, yellowy tan color. Fun. All right, so that took a really, really long time. I had a lot of trouble finding something that was this color because this is definitely tan and it's kind of a caramely color, but it's got kind of a yellow greeny quality to it. So I went with an eyeshadow because honestly, I couldn't find anything that was gonna be like complexion products that had that tone because that would probably, on me at least, look pretty sickly. So I'm glad I don't have anything like that, but I went with an eyeshadow, and I went with an eyeshadow from this palette right here, and I've spent like 5 minutes straight with a pronunciation guide trying to make sure that I don't say this wrong again. But I think, and be kind, be gentle, I think it's pronounced Solmonier, I hope. Anyway, so I decided to go with this shade right here on the end called Galaxy. Because if we look at them together, like, sorry, you didn't glare from my window. I feel like they are pretty spot on similar. Let me give you a swatch. And I'll be honest, since I unboxed this, I have gotten very little use out of it. So let me go ahead and give a swatch right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set a pretty high goal for myself. I know that I'm panning a ton of other eyeshadows, but I do want to try to hit pan because A, this palette has not gotten nearly enough love because it is beautiful, and I don't know how deep the Odin's Eye palette pans are, so I would be really interested to see how many uses it takes to hit pan on it. And I'm looking forward to it, I really am. I mean, this is a beautiful color, so I'm very, very excited to be rolling this additionally into this project. If you are working on this project, how is it going? Are you finding success? I very, very much hope that you are. And if this is a project that you are interested in, please join us. In addition to having the creators of this project, both Maddie, who Emily pulled her inspiration from, as well as Emily herself, I also have links to the game board and the community playlist. So please join us, or just, binge our content because this is a super fun project. As always, everything that I'm wearing and everything that I'm panning will be linked in the description box below. And if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you will consider doing so. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.